Yo, hold up. If you're about to buy a FundedNext account without watching this video, pause. This is the only FundedNext rules video you'll need. I'm going to explain every single important thing, the account types, the add-ons, what will actually get your account failed, and practical money management examples so you don't ruin your chance. And quick note, if you want to jump to the correct sign-up page after watching, use the official link in the description. I've pinned the exact pages I reference so you don't end up on the wrong product. Okay, real talk. Lots of traders buy a challenge, start making money, and then boom, something small like a daily drawdown or a weird account setting ruins everything. FundedNext looks clean on the surface, but the difference between passing and failing is in the details. That's why I made this one-stop guide. I want you to leave this video with every rule in your head. You should not have to go hunting through pages of T's and C's and FAQs afterwards. Let's start with the general rules. First off, payouts. FundedNext usually pays bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, but there's one exception, Stellar Instant. With that one, you can actually get on-demand payouts, meaning you can request a withdrawal the same day. Now, about allocations, the maximum allocation is $300K, except for Stellar Instant, where you can scale all the way up to $2 million. That's huge. There's no consistency rule across the board, even on FundedNext Stellar Instant accounts, so you don't have to worry about showing consistent gains. If you smash it in 1 or 2 trades, it still counts. Also, no maximum trading days. Take as long as you want to pass. News trading? Allowed. EA bots? Allowed. Holding overnights and weekends? Allowed. For minimum trading days, most accounts require 5 days, except for Stellar One Step, which only needs 2 days. And if you don't like that restriction, you can get the No Minimum Trading Days add-on and pass in just 1 day. Now, about risk. There's no hard max risk rule. You can risk as much as you want, but here's the catch. Don't over-leverage, don't over-trade, don't gamble. And there's one important line you cannot cross. Never use more than 70% of your margin. They even give you a margin calculator tool so you can check before placing trades. Keep your margin utilization below 70% and you're safe. Copy trading is a little tricky. It's allowed only between challenge accounts. You cannot copy trades between funded accounts or between funded and challenge accounts or even to other firms or your personal account. The only exception, Stellar Instant. With Stellar Instant, you can copy trade between your own Stellar Instant accounts. For regular funded accounts, if you want to manage multiple accounts, the only way is to merge them. For example, you can merge 2 two-step accounts together, but you cannot merge a 1-step with a 2-step. Same with Stellar Lite. Max device rule, you get 2 devices maximum, 1 phone and 1 laptop. If you need a third, contact support before logging in. There's no Wi-Fi restriction rule, so be free to join any Wi-Fi that comes in front of you, but don't use VPN or VPS. And here's one many people miss. You can open a maximum of 200 trades or 2,000 server messages per day. That includes frequent order modifications. If you break this 3 times, it's a breach. If you ever reach 15,000 server messages, your account will be disabled. And those warnings, they stack across all your accounts. Now, it's time for the most asked questions. Question: how many accounts can I hold? As many as you want, as long as you don't cross that $300K allocation limit. Question: what about max risk? Again, no strict max risk rule, but don't exceed 70% margin utilization and don't fall into over-leveraging or gambling behavior. Question: can I pass in 1 day? Yes, you can pass in 1 day by hitting 8%, but remember, you still need to complete the minimum trading days. Even a 0.01 lot trade counts as a trading day, win or lose. Question: can I trade on Wi-Fi? Yes, be free to connect to any Wi-Fi, but do not use cheap VPN or VPS. Now let's jump to challenge accounts and their rules. Stellar 2-step account. Stellar 2-step is the multi-phase challenge. It's more common for people who want to scale safely. Question: is the account type demo or live? It's a live account. It has no demo badge. You get a live account from the challenge phase. Here are the available add-ons for FundedNext Stellar 2-Step. You can choose MT4, MT5, C-Trader, Match Trader, swap or swap free. Lifetime reward 95%, 150% reward refund, double up, no minimum trading days, and bi-weekly reward. Rules for Stellar 2-Step. You get 15% performance reward from challenge phase. You get this when you make 10% profit on your FundedNext funded account. Profit targets. Phase 1, target 8%. Phase 2, target 5%. Combined targets to reach funded stage. Max loss limit, static, 10% of the initial account balance. Daily loss limit, static, 5% of starting balance of the day, balance, not equity. News trading is allowed. Holding trades overnights is allowed, and holding trades over weekends is allowed. Performance reward or profit split, you get an 80% base profit split at funding, or you can increase it to 95% for life with an add-on. Minimum trading days is 5, or you can get no minimum trading days with an add-on, which means you can pass in one day. First withdrawal, typically longer wait, 21 days from the first day you place a trade on your funded account, but can be reduced to 14 days with an add-on. You will be able to withdraw your purchase fee, refund, on your first payout if you successfully pass the challenge. Why pick 2-Step? It's more forgiving to steady traders. You can split your targets and focus on surviving the daily drawdown. You get 15% profit share from challenge phase, max loss limit of 10%, and daily loss limit of 5%, which are both static drawdowns, not trailing drawdowns. Important. With Stellar 2-Step, copy trading between challenge accounts you own is allowed, is not allowed between funded accounts or funded accounts and challenge accounts, or even to other firms. Merging accounts is possible if you want to consolidate multiple funded accounts of the same type. You can only merge funded accounts, not challenge accounts. Keep in mind that only accounts of the same type can be merged. 2-Step accounts can't be merged with 1-Step accounts and vice versa. To merge your accounts, contact support. If one account is having 95% and another one is having base 80%, your merged account will have 80% profit split. Leverage on Stellar 2-Step accounts is Forex 1 to 100, commodities 1 to 25, energy 1 to 25, indices 1 to 15, crypto 1 to 1. Commission fee breakdown for Stellar 2-Step. Forex, $5 per lot. Commodities, $5 per lot. Energy, $5 per lot. Indices, $0 per lot. Crypto, 0.04% per lot. Applied on the opening price. What rules do I need to follow in the Stellar 2-Step Challenge? To complete the Stellar 2-Step Challenge successfully, traders must follow a few important rules and guidelines. These make sure your trading is consistent, safe, and fair. First rule, daily loss limit, 5%. On any given trading day, you cannot lose more than 5% of your starting balance of the day, not equity. If you do, your account will break the rule. Second rule, overall loss limit, 10%. Across the whole account, you cannot go below 90% of your starting balance. In simple terms, your total drawdown must not exceed 10%. Third rules, minimum trading days 5 days, 5 trades. You must place trades on at least 5 separate trading days. Each of those days must have at least one trade of 0.01 lot. Maximum number of trades per day, 200 trades. The days don't need to be consecutive. Fourth rule, copy trading rules. Copy trading is allowed if you're copying between your own challenge accounts, not funded accounts, not allowed between accounts belonging to different traders. For easier management, traders can merge FundedNext accounts instead of copy trading with a maximum allocation of $300,000. Fifth rule, IP address guidelines. It's best to use the same device and a consistent IP address for trading. This keeps your activity secure and avoids issues with account tracking. Be free to use any Wi-Fi, but don't use cheap VPN or VPS. Sixth rule, VPN/VPS usage. If you trade from different locations, it's recommended to use a VPN or VPS with a dedicated IP to give you stable access and extra protection for your account. Seventh rule, use of EAs and indicators. You are free to use expert auditors, EAs, or custom indicators to assist your trading as long as their use follows the account rules. 8th rule, restricted trading methods. You must avoid any unfair or abusive trading methods. This includes things like exploiting system delays, latency arbitrage, platform manipulation, any kind of cheating or loophole strategies. Always review the official Terms of Service, TOS, to make sure your strategy is fully compliant. Use the official link in the description. Stellar One-Step Account. Stellar One-Step is a single-phase challenge, a simple and fast challenge, but there are important rules to watch. The max and daily loss limit. Question: is the account type demo or live? It's a live account. It has no demo badge. You get a live account from the challenge phase.
Here are the available add-ons for FundedNext Stellar One-Step. You can choose MT4, MT5, C-Trader, Match Trader, Swap or Swap-Free, Lifetime Reward 95%, 150% Return Reward or Refund, Double Up, and no minimum trading days. Rules for FundedNext Stellar One-Step. 15% performance reward from the challenge phase. You'll get this when you make 10% profit on your funded account. Profit target is 10% to pass. It's a single phase. Pass and get funded. Daily loss limit static is 3% of starting balance of the day. Balance, not equity. Don't exceed this in any single day. Max loss limit static is 6% total. Account breached if you drop below 94% of initial account starting balance. News trading is allowed. Holding trades overnights is allowed. And holding trades over weekends is allowed. Minimum trading days, only 2 days. Or no minimum trading days with the add-on. That's a fast route if you're confident. First withdrawal, available after a short waiting period, 5 days from the first day you place a trade on your funded account. Profit split base is 80%, but with add-ons you can go up to 95% lifetime. You will be able to withdraw your purchase fee, refund, on your first payout if you successfully pass the challenge. This account is for traders who can achieve 10% quickly and manage risk to the tighter 3% daily limit. If you're more of a scalper or want instant withdrawals, Stellar Instant might be better. If you like a simple single-phase challenge and want a high profit split, One-Step is attractive. Important. With One-Step, copy trading between challenge accounts you own is allowed, is not allowed between funded accounts or funded accounts and challenge accounts. Merging accounts is possible if you want to consolidate multiple funded accounts of the same type. You can only merge funded accounts, not challenge accounts. Keep in mind that only accounts of the same type can be merged. One-step accounts can't be merged with two-step accounts and vice versa. To merge your accounts, contact support. If one account is having 95% and another one is having base 80%, your merged account will have 80% profit split. Leverage on Stellar One-Step accounts is Forex 1 to 30, Commodities 1 to 10, Energy 1 to 10, Indices 1 to 5, Crypto 1 to 1. Commission fee breakdown for Stellar One-Step: Forex $5 per lot, Commodities $5 per lot, Energy $5 per lot, Indices $0 per lot, Crypto 0.04% per lot, applied on the opening price. What rules must I follow in the Stellar One-Step Challenge? To successfully complete the Stellar One-Step Challenge, traders need to follow a few straightforward but important rules. Keep daily losses under 3%, never exceed a total loss of 6%, place trades on at least 2 different days, avoid unauthorized copy trading, stick to one IP or a trusted VPN or VPS, and avoid restricted or exploitative strategies. The use of EAs and indicators is permitted. Here's a breakdown of the rules and guidelines. First rule: daily loss limit 3%. You cannot lose more than 3% of your starting balance in a single trading day. Starting balance, not equity. Second rule: maximum loss limit 6%. Your account equity must never fall below 94% of your starting balance. In other words, the total drawdown cannot exceed 6% overall. Third rule, minimum trading days, 2 days, 2 trades. You must trade on at least 2 separate days. At least 1 trade of 0.01 lot per day is required. Trades do not need to be consecutive days, and maximum number of trades per day, 200 trades. Fourth rule, copy trading policy. Copy trading rules are strict. Allowed between challenge accounts owned by the same person, not funded accounts. Not allowed between accounts belonging to different traders. Instead of copy trading, traders can merge FundedNext accounts for a smoother management with a maximum allocation of $300,000. Fifth rule, IP address policy. It's recommended to always use the same device and IP address for consistency and security. Feel free to connect to any Wi-Fi, but do not use cheap VPNs or VPS. Sixth rule, VPN or VPS usage. If you trade from multiple locations, using a VPN or VPS with a dedicated IP is strongly encouraged. This helps maintain consistency and prevents account access issues. Seventh rule, EAs and indicators. You are free to use expert advisors, EAs, and custom indicators as long as their settings fit within your account's trading conditions. Eighth rule, prohibited trading strategies. Any form of manipulation, unfair advantage, or exploitation of the platform is strictly forbidden. This includes latency arbitrage, system manipulation, or cheating or loophole exploitation. Always review the Terms of Service, TOS, to make sure your trading remains fully compliant. Use official link in description.
Stellar Lite. Stellar Lite is the only lighter, cheapest challenge on FundedNext. This is the best challenge for traders with limited budget or trying to test if they can pass the challenge. While FundedNext are having free trial demo accounts, some traders prefers trading the live challenge accounts for mindset improvements. Stellar Lite is a two-phase challenge like Stellar two-step, but this challenge is cheaper and have few differences on daily loss limit and max loss limit. Question: is the account type demo or live? It's a live account. It has no demo badge. You get a live account from challenge phase. Here are the available add-ons for FundedNext Stellar Lite. You can choose MT4, MT5, C-Trader, Match Trader, Swap or Swap Free. Lifetime reward 95%. Overall loss limit 10%. Double up. No minimum trading days. Bi-weekly reward. There is no 15% performance reward profit split from challenge phase on Stellar Lite accounts. Profit targets: 8% profit target phase 1 and 4% profit target phase 2. Max loss limit, static, is 8%. Total. Account breached if you drop below 92% of the initial account starting balance, but you get 10% max loss limit with add-on. Daily loss limit static is 4% of starting balance of the day. Balance, not equity. Don't exceed this in any single day. News trading is allowed, holding trades over nights is allowed, and holding trades over weekends is allowed. Performance rewards, profit split, base is 80%, but with add-ons you can get up to 95% lifetime. Minimum trading days, 5 days, or no minimum trading days with the add-on. That's a fast route if you're confident. First withdrawal, available after 21 days from the first day you place a trade on your funded account, or after 14 days with an add-on. You will be able to withdraw your purchase fee refund on your first payout if you successfully pass the challenge. Stellar Lite is best for cheap entry price for traders on a budget who still want reasonable targets. Important: with Stellar Lite, copy trading between challenge accounts you own is not allowed between funded accounts and challenge accounts. Merging accounts is possible if you want to consolidate multiple funded accounts of the same type. You can only merge funded accounts, not challenge accounts. Keep in mind that only accounts of the same type can be merged. Stellar Lite accounts can't be merged with two-step accounts and vice versa. To merge your accounts, contact support. If one account is having 95% and another is having base 80%, your merged account will have 80% profit split.
Leverage on Stellar Light accounts is Forex 1 to 100, Commodities 1 to 25, Energy 1 to 15, Indices 1 to 15, Crypto 1 to 1. Commission fee breakdown for Stellar Light. Forex $7 per lot. Commodities $7 per lot. Energy $7 per lot. Indices $0 per lot. Crypto 0.04% per lot, applied on the opening price. What rules do I need to follow in the Stellar Light Challenge? To pass the Stellar Light Challenge, traders must respect a clear set of rules: keep daily losses under 4%, never exceed 8% total drawdown, place trades on at least 5 different days, avoid unauthorized copy trading, use one IP or a trusted VPN or VPS, and stay away from restricted strategies. The use of EAs and indicators is permitted as long as their settings respect the account rules and trading conditions. Here's the full breakdown. First rule, daily loss limit 4%. Your account cannot lose more than 4% of the starting balance in a single day. Starting balance, not equity. Second rule, maximum loss limit 8%. Your account must not drop below 92% of the initial account balance. In simple terms, you cannot exceed 8% total loss across the account. Third rule, minimum trading days 5 days, 5 trades. You must trade on at least 5 separate days. At least one trade with 0.01 lot per day is required. Days do not need to be consecutive. Maximum number of trades per day, 200 trades. Fourth rule, copy trading policy. The rules on copy trading are strict, allowed between challenge accounts owned by the same trader, not funded accounts. Not allowed between accounts owned by different people. Instead of copy trading, traders can merge FundedNext accounts for smoother management with a maximum allocation of $300,000. Fifth rule, IP address usage. It's highly recommended to use one consistent device and IP address to ensure stable and secure account access. Feel free to connect to any Wi-Fi, but do not use cheap VPNs or VPS. Sixth rule, VPN or VPS usage. If you trade from multiple locations, using a VPN or VPS with a dedicated IP is strongly encouraged. This helps maintain consistency and prevents account access issues. Seventh rule, EAs and indicators. You are free to use expert advisors, EAs, and custom indicators as long as their settings respect the account rules and trading conditions. Eighth rule, restricted trading strategies. Any practice that exploits loopholes or manipulates the platform is strictly banned. This includes cheating or fraudulent tactics, latency or arbitrage exploitation, and any form of system manipulation. Always review the Terms of Service (TOS) to make sure your trading remains fully compliant. Use official link in description.
Stellar Instant. Stellar Instant is the product that gives you immediate funded capital. You buy, you trade, and you can request payouts the same day. That's one of the reasons people love it. Before we continue, here is a cool feature. You can purchase and withdraw the same day. No consistency rule, no minimum trading days. Let's continue. On FundedNext instant accounts, the max drawdown is trailing. Max drawdown is 6% of initial balance. It trails with your profit growth, but it will not exceed the initial starting balance of the account. Once the max loss limit reaches the account's starting balance, it will stop trailing and locked at that level. Daily loss limit. Stellar Instant has no daily loss limit, which is different from other accounts. But you still must respect the trailing max drawdown. News trading is allowed. Overnights holding is allowed, and weekends holding is allowed. So trade the way you like. Performance reward, profit split. Up to 80% when you are Tier 3 onwards. Tier 1 and Tier 2 has 70% profit split, and from Tier 3, the profit split is 80%. To get Tier 1, you'll need to withdraw 10% profit from the starting balance. To get Tier 2, you'll need to withdraw another 10% from Tier 1. And to enter Tier 3, you'll need to withdraw another 10% from Tier 2. And that's when you'll have an 80% profit split on all your payouts. Stellar Instant. They're having on-demand payouts by default.
which means you can request payout at any time, any day. No consistency rule. Stellar Instant doesn't enforce a consistency rule, so you can have big days without the 15% problem. That's huge if you're a higher frequency trader or swing trader. Refund. There is no refunds for Stellar Instant account. Reset and discount. You can reset your account anytime with a 10% discount. Resetting restarts your progress from Tier 1, regardless of your current tier. EA and copy trading. EAs are allowed. Copy trading within your own Stellar Instant accounts is allowed. Stellar Instant is best if you want instant capital and flexible payouts, but know the trailing drawdown and tier withdrawal mechanics. Stellar Instant payout model and scaling. How payouts works in Stellar Instant. Payouts in Stellar Instant works based on tiers. Tier 1 and 2 have profit split of 70%, while from Tier 3 onwards, there is 80% profit split. To get Tier 1, you will need to withdraw 10% profit from the starting balance. To get Tier 2, you'll need to withdraw another 10% from Tier 1. And to enter Tier 3, you'll need to withdraw another 10% from Tier 2. And that's when you'll have an 80% profit split on all your payouts. How to withdraw the same day you purchase the instant account. FundedNext Stellar Instant Accounts has no consistency rule, has no minimum trading days, and has on-demand payout. Now, for your account to have an on-demand withdraw button, you will have to make at least 5% of your account balance, then you can request payout the same day. If it takes you 2 days to make 5%, then you can request your payout on day 2. Scaling plan. For the scaling plans, account doubles each time you make 10% growth. Leverage on Stellar Instant accounts is Forex 1 to 30, commodities 1 to 7.5, energy 1 to 7.5, indices 1 to 5, crypto 1 to 1. Commission fee breakdown for Stellar Instant. Forex $7 per lot, commodities $7 per lot, energy $7 per lot, indices $0 per lot, crypto 0.04% per lot, applied on the opening price. What rules do I need to follow in the Stellar Instant account? To make the most of your Stellar Instant account while staying fully compliant, traders must carefully follow these rules and conditions. First rule: maximum loss limit 6%, trailing method. Your account may never exceed a 6% loss of the initial balance. This rule uses a trailing loss limit, meaning it moves with your equity as profits grow. It trails with your profit growth, but it will not exceed the initial starting balance of the account. Once the max loss limit reaches the account's starting balance, it will stop trailing and locked at that level. Second rule: copy trading policy. Copy trading comes with clear restrictions. Allowed only between FundedNext instant accounts that belong to the same trader. Not allowed across FundedNext instant accounts owned by different individuals. Third rule: IP address usage. For security and stability, it's strongly advised to trade from a single device with a consistent IP address. Feel free to connect any Wi-Fi, but don't use cheap VPNs or VPSs. Fourth rule: VPN/VPS services. You may use VPN or VPS, but for best performance, it's recommended to use paid services with dedicated IPs. This ensures smooth trading and avoids access issues. Fifth rule: EAs and indicators. You are free to trade with expert advisors or EAs and custom indicators, provided they match your trading strategy and do not break platform rules or exploit system mechanics. Sixth rule: restricted trading strategies. Any attempt to cheat, exploit latency, or manipulate the platform is strictly banned. Breaking this rule will result in an immediate and permanent breach of your account under FundedNext's terms of service. You can read more on restricted trading strategies using the official link in the description. In short, stay within the 6% trailing loss limit, trade clean, and avoid shortcuts. FundedNext prohibited trading strategies. FundedNext has clear rules in place to keep trading fair, sustainable, and professional. Breaking these rules can lead to warnings, reduced leverage, denied payouts, account breaches, or even permanent bans. The following are the general guidelines, then we'll dive deep into the prohibited trading strategies. First, no cheating or exploiting loopholes in the platform. No strategies that only work on demo or challenge accounts, but not in real markets. Trade as if you're managing real money, because that's what FundedNext is all about. Using copy trading services, signal mirroring, or challenge passing services is strictly forbidden. The following are the strategies that are not allowed. First strategy, gambling-style trading. Using 70% or more margin on one trade or risking your entire daily loss in one move. Real professionals usually risk 1% or less per trade, with 20 to 30% margin usage. The consequences you might face if you do gambling-style trading may include, but not limited to, warnings, leverage cuts, enforced risk caps, or termination. Second strategy, all-in trading. Placing one or several trades that risk your entire daily loss. This is considered gambling, not sustainable trading. Third strategy, quick strike scalping. Entering and exiting positions within seconds just to grab tiny moves. This creates fake volatility, misleads others, and may break financial rules. Fourth strategy, hyper-frequency trading, HFT. Placing hundreds of trades in milliseconds with bots or EAs. It strains servers, disrupts pricing, and creates fake activity. Repeated use equals suspension or account termination. Fifth strategy, unauthorized copy trading. Only allowed within your own FundedNext challenge accounts. Copying trades across accounts owned by different people equals strictly banned. Sixth strategy, hedging across accounts. You may hedge inside one account, but hedging between multiple accounts, even if they're all yours, is not allowed. Seventh strategy, group hedging. Traders working together to place opposite trades across multiple accounts. This is considered market manipulation and is strictly prohibited. Eighth strategy, arbitrage trading. Exploiting price differences between brokers or platforms for guaranteed profits. This damages fair pricing and disrupts market integrity. Ninth strategy, tick scalping. Placing high-frequency trades on tiny tick movements using automation. This can front-run others and overload liquidity. 10th strategy, grid trading. Placing a series of buy/sell orders at spaced-out price levels. This can distort price action and often leads to oversized losses in trending markets. 11th strategy, latency exploiting. Taking advantage of execution or data delays to secure risk-free profits. This undermines transparency and is not permitted. 12th strategy, account rolling. Buying multiple challenges, deliberately failing some accounts to pass others. This relies on luck, not skill. It goes against FundedNext's fair trading principles. 13th strategy, one-sided betting. Opening large positions in one direction without real analysis. Pure speculation, high risk, and not a professional approach.
14th strategy, hyperactive trading. Placing more than 200 trades or 2,000 server messages per day is considered hyperactivity. This includes constant order modifications. After 3 warnings, your account is breach. At 15,000 plus messages, you are forced platform block. These warnings stack across all your accounts. 15th strategy, exploiting server errors. Using freezing, bugs, or demo glitches for unfair profit is forbidden. If error occurred, you must report issues to support immediately. 16th strategy, guaranteed profit dead zone trading. Entering trades during ultra-low liquidity times, example between U.S. close and Asian open, just to dodge proper execution. This violates fair market principles. 17th strategy, account or device sharing.
You cannot share accounts or logins with anyone else. This rule is having zero tolerance. This leads to instant termination for security reasons. In short, stick to clean, professional trading. If your strategy wouldn't hold up in a real live funded account, it won't be allowed here. Add-ons. FundedNext offers a lot of add-ons, and you need to treat them like tools, not just extras. Top add-ons. No minimum trading days. Remove the minimum day requirement, helps if you can pass in one day. Lifetime reward 95%. Insane for long-term pros. You get up to 95% profit split forever. Great if you plan to stay with one firm. Double up. You get an extra funded account of the same size after passing Phase 2 or Phase 1 on Stellar One-Step Challenge. This is great for scaling. The Double Up account will not have the same add-ons as the original one you purchased. It will be plain account with no add-ons. Swap/swap free. On Swap account, you get charged commissions when you hold trades overnights. On Swap free, also known as Islamic accounts, you won't get charged any commissions for holding trades overnights. Bi-weekly reward. You get your first payout after 14 days from the first day you place a trade on your FundedNext funded account, not 21 days anymore. Tip: don't buy everything. Choose add-ons that suit your strategy. No minimum days is great if you swing for rapid passes. Lifetime reward is a long-term play. Withdrawal methods. The following are the withdrawal methods supported by FundedNext with their limits. FundedNext supports crypto and Rise. Crypto has a minimum withdrawal of $20, and the max is $1,999 per request. But for country where Rise is not available, the max withdrawal is $1 million per request. Rise, minimum 50, and max is unlimited. Processing time under 24 hours, or they pay an extra $1,000. To clarify, if you are from the country where Rise is supported, you can withdraw up to $1,999 per request using crypto. Anything greater than that, you'll have to use Rise. Create your Rise account using the link in the description. And if you are from country where Rise is not supported, you can withdraw a max of $1 million per request using crypto. Payment options. The following are the supported payment methods when you want to buy an account from FundedNext. FundedNext supports international cards, crypto, Skrill, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. Use the official link in the description to buy your FundedNext account today. Important note: if you use credit cards, use a credit card that its cardholder name is the same with registered names on your FundedNext account. This is to minimize credit card fraud. If you don't have this, you can use crypto. All right, if I were using FundedNext today, here's my plan. 1. Pick the product matching my style. Stellar Instant if I want speed, two-step if I want slower scaling. 2. Use the no minimum trading days add-on only if I'm confident I can pass in one day. 3. Risk small per position. Keep margin utilization under 30% ideally and never above 70%. On funded accounts, I risk less or equal to 1% per trade. 4. If I get a small payout, I reinvest into larger products slowly. That's how you scale without gambling. FundedNext gives you flexibility and great product options. The keys to success: read the rules for the exact product before you buy. Keep margin utilization below 70%. Don't copy trade across different people. Merge accounts if you need consolidation. Respect daily and max loss limits depending on the account you pick. Use add-ons strategically, not emotionally. And if you're new, start small, practice risk control, and treat funded accounts like real money. And finally, if you want the exact product pages, add-on details, and links I used in this video, use the official link in the description. It will take you straight to FundedNext product pages and the exact add-ons I mentioned. All right, that's the full breakdown, every major rule and all account types, so you don't have to read 50 pages. If this helped, drop a like, subscribe, and leave a comment with which FundedNext product you want me to test live. I'll be doing a locked-in series using these exact rules, so if you want me to run a Stellar Instant or two-step live, tell me which one. And remember to use the official link in the description to get to the right pages. I pinned everything so you don't accidentally buy the wrong product. See you in the next video.